time for the entertainment news, ladies and gentlemen. Nominees for the AMVCA 11th edition announced. Yes, the organizers of the African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards, popularly known as AMVCA, have announced the nominees for the 2025 edition of the annual awards. This year's nominations with 28 votes. As a stellar lineup of actors, filmmakers, and content creators who have made remarkable contributions to the industry over the past year, and the nominations covering film, television, and digital content recognize released works between January 1 and December 31, 2024. The biggest nominees for the awards are Lishabi The Uprising, Skeleton Coast, Seven Doors, and Anikulapo Rise of the Spectre, which secured multiple nominations across various categories. Leading with 11 nominations is Seven Doors for the Best Act Direction, Best Lead Actor, Best Lead Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Sound Design, Best Series Scripted, Best Writing TV Series, Best Makeup, Best Score, Best Director, and Best Indigenous Language West Africa, closely followed by Lishabi The Uprising with 10 nods for Best Indigenous Language West Africa, Best Cinematography, Best Costume Design, Best Makeup, Best Editing, Best Art Direction, Best Sound Design, Best Lead Actor, Best Supporting Actor, and Best Movie. With 8 nominations, we have Skeleton Coast for Best Director, Best Supporting Actress, Best Lead Actor, Best Lead Movie, Best Cinematography, Best Score Music, Best Editing, and Best Writing. With 6 nods each, we have Anikulapo Rise of the Spectre, which was nominated 6 times for Best Makeup, Best Art Direction, Best Writing TV Series, Best Lead Actress, Best Costume Design, Best Indigenous Language West Africa, and of course we have House of God for Best Writing, Best Director, Best Costume Design, Best Lead Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Movie. Next with 5 nominations each are Christmas in Lagos for Best Editing, Best Art Direction, Best Costume Design, Best Writing Movie, and Best Movie category. And of course Freedom Way for Best Writing, Best Score, Best Sound Design, Best Movie, Best Supporting Actor. And the acting categories for Best Lead Actor, we have Gideon Okeke, Stan Inze, Femi Adebayo, Femi Branch, Bimbo Manuel, Buchi Franklin, Tafelo Makoena, and Adedimeji Latif. While Best Lead Actress as Chioma Chukwuka, Bubemi Ejeye, Uzomaka Anuino, Uzomaka Onua, Hilda Dokubo, Bimbo Ademoye, and Uche Montana. For Best Supporting Actor, we have Uzo Arukwe, Efa Iwara, Mr. Macaroni, Mike Afolari, Gabriel Afolayan, Richard Mofe Damijo, Aliyu Gaffa, and Femi Jacobs made the cut, while Best Supporting Actress as Omoni Oboli, Meg Otanwa, Tina Umba, Ireti Doyle, Inidima Okoje, Messi Igbe, and Darasimi Nadi, amongst many more categories. And of course, many nominations. So
congratulations to everybody, because looking back, people outdid themselves. Nollywood outdid themselves. Like, it was...
Yeah,
I can't even begin to count how many movies we talked about and we're loving.
Yeah,
Lisha B, Bashorunga, like
even with our premieres.
Yes, even with the premieres. Oh my God, like they outdid themselves. Somebody yesterday was asking me that, Honeypot, please, I want to ask, all these clothes that they wear for premiere, please, after they wear it, what will now happen?
You give it back to the owner of the person that made the
So
clothes.
I said that is why some of these people look for a stylist.
Yeah, true.
Because most of these things, sometimes they're just costume.
Yeah.
Especially because that person was talking about Labake Olododo that they talked about the other time. And so, yeah, so that person was just talking about all these things, because they are not looking like your regular clothing outfit, and all that. Sure. I said, yes, you don't even want to go and waste money on that, and then you now start keeping them in the house. But then, let's go back to this. They are putting hard work, and I expect all of this that you have read out at the end of the day, because what? And we are here for it. We're looking forward to the AMVCA. When people have worked so hard, it is not bad at all to recognize their works. And we always say, when it comes to awards, some people always just have that idea that, okay, maybe this is not supposed to be, this is supposed to be. It's a regular thing. It happens every time, even with Grammy, even with Oscars, even with, and all of this. So I'm just saying that, you know what, even if you have been putting in the works and then you saw the nominations and your work or your name wasn't there, see, just continue to do you.
Yeah, just do you.
Yes.
Just do you, most definitely.
Yes.
And of course, using this opportunity to say congratulations to Arike with the Dimples, my girl Arike.
Oh yeah, she was nominated.
Getting nominated in the Best Content Creator category.
Oh, fantastic,
so
fantastic.
Go and vote for Arike. Yeah, she's in that nomination somewhere with Brain Jotter.
Nice.
So massive congratulations. And randomly, I saw, it was this morning, I saw still as regards reaction for the AMVCA. Somebody just put it somewhere. Why is the regular, did AMVCA, is there still another nominations list that's supposed to come out?
Okay,
because
they feel like
they missed out somebody that is like a regular.
Tell me.
And I went through the comment section.
Tell me, who is the person?
People were saying Funke Akindele.
You're on you. Excuse me. Like Funke Akindele is not there at all. Okay, well, let me now say something.
All right, while we are pondering, let's go on a quick break and we'll be back to continue the entertainment news.
Oh wow!
And we're done pondering. Are we done pondering? People just like Wala, by the way.
See, I have been a bit under the weather, and I don't think that I've been following up with what has been happening on, because I was shocked even when you were reading out and all of this. Like my first time of saying it, and this that I'm hearing.
You go and buy your research.
So it shocked me because I know that she's been working, and I'm sure that there is no how that one of our works do not enter the year in review.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I think in the year in review, looking at the duration, the movie that will probably enter from Fan, that's Funke Akindele's production, I think it might probably be Everybody Loves Jennifer, if I'm not mistaken. I don't. So it was just random tweet I saw, and the person just went in. I'm like, who was missing out? And I saw comment. I'm like,
and I know that they have rules.
Maybe I need to go deeper.
I know that they have rules. Like all of these bodies, they always just have rules that they follow. Yeah. They have the criteria.
True.
Because sometimes we even question some of the international ones. You're asking, why don't you have? And I'm sure that they will have their own explanation for this.
I think she will have a nomination somewhere.
You think so? You think that
maybe
people have not just seen
not the best lead actor or
so is it that they have not released everything?
No, maybe people were expecting the regular that we know that best actor. She's always there. Best movie West Africa. Or like, she's always there somewhere. I think that's where that conversation is coming from.
Interesting. All right, please let's move on. Timi Dakolo slams Apostle Femi Lazarus again. Wow. Nigerian singer Timi Dakolo has once again criticized Apostle Femi Lazarus, accusing him of hypocrisy over his stance on gospel musicians charging fees for church performances. This latest one began after Apostle Lazarus shared an alleged invoice from a gospel singer, which outlined a $10,000 honorarium, a non-refundable 50% deposit, first-class flight tickets, and other requirements. He argued that such financial demands were excessive for a ministry setting. Take a look.
I want the media to project an invoice, I don't know what to call it, of a music minister in Nigeria. This is the invoice. So this is it. Let me read what is there. Minister will be accompanied with a minimum of 40 persons. They will all return the day after the event. All right, 4 male members, travel arrangements. Flights will be booked for both the outbound and return journeys. Artists will fly first class compulsory. Team will fly economy. Hotel reservation must be covered by the church. Executive suites for the minister. 2 executive rooms for the 4 males. Meal must be provided for minister and the accompanying person. Preference will be given to Nigerian cuisine. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Honorarium, listen, $10,000. Mode of payment, a non-refundable 50% payment has to be made before we have we can have this event on our calendar. The balance of 50% must be made 2 days before the event. Thank you. May God bless you. The mistake on that stuff is the word honorarium used. Just tell them the price. And I said it. And I said it again. When they pay you this kind of money, you have to act drama to justify the amount paid. You will roll on the floor. You will scream. You will shout. But those who know God knows He's not there. So,
into the claims, Timi Dakolo initially dismissed the invoice, calling it fake and urging Nigerians not to believe everything they see. He stated nobody has a 40-man crew in Nigeria. Name the artist in order to justify capping. In another social media post, Timi Dakolo further challenged Apostle Lazarus, accusing him of shifting the goalpost and highlighting what he sees as double standards. He shared screenshots of emails showing that Lazarus's school of ministry charges $150 per student, despite his criticism of gospel musicians charging for their performances. He wrote, "All this was said in love and with respect, sir. I am not a gospel artist, but a Christian raised in church. Let's not shift the goalpost. By your definition, if anyone charges to minister, they are not gospel artists, they are performers. And by that definition, if any preacher charges to teach and minister, they are merchants of hope and motivation speakers too."
Yes, he further pointed out that Lazarus' School of Ministry likely enrolls hundreds or even thousands of students, generating significant revenue. Timi Dakolo questioned why charging for music ministry is seen as wrong, while charging for religious teaching is considered acceptable. He said, "Sir, you are charging as low as $150 per person for your School of Ministry, teaching and preaching Jesus, probably having as much as 1,000 students. Let's do the math. You even have premium and standard for God's house. Are you not selling the gifts and revelation freely given to you?" End quote. And then exposed Timi Dakolo criticized the man of God, and everything just went on and on. But in a shocking twist, we eventually saw pictures of Pastor Apostle Lazarus, Femi Lazarus, and of course with Timi Dakolo and Pastor Aaron.
But that was that recent?
After all is said and done, Apostle Femi Lazarus ended up posting a picture of himself with Timi Dakolo and Pastor Aaron. Yeah.
But that picture was not a recent picture.
It looked like a recent picture because Timi Dakolo is now growing his hair, and that picture looked like...
So do you think, or are you assuming that it was after everything that the post said that? Was that like breaking bread together?
That looks like it. That looks like it.
It looks like it to you. Interesting stuff. I don't even know who is going to help us
because he ended up
judge this matter and let everybody know what's the right thing to do. Because I have said it. I said it yesterday and I'm going to say it again. I said, this thing to me, it has turned to when you go to church, you read your Bible afterwards, when you listen to the sermon, and then you hear from God. It is about having a personal relationship with God.
Let me quote him. Apostle Lazarus shared a picture of himself, Timi Dakolo and Pastor Aaron, with a caption that implies that both parties have come to a mutual understanding. He wrote, "My brother at Timi Dakolo is a music legend. Give him his flowers. What a man. He genuinely carries the burdens of musicians. His concerns are real. I love you. Better structures will be built. Pain is real. From pulpits to the pew, the pain is real, but we'll be fine. This generation will not have a carryover of pain. Hosts will do better. Guests will do better. We will have a better nation together. I don't know how to edit my brother at Pastor_Aaron out of the said picture."
OJ, this particular situation.
Ugo settled the fight. So I think everything is settled right now, but it still goes back. There's no
whether the one between Apostle Femi Lazarus and Timi Dakolo, whether they are friends, I am still saying that it is still in the mouth and in the minds of people.
Yeah.
They don't even know, because people are just saying different things. People are saying, even pastors, don't you collect money as far as you do this? Yeah. And some people are justifying, I went to the comment section, some people are justifying Apostle Apostle Femi Lazarus saying that, see,
but
it's an academy, that he has an academy, that the academy is, that you have a school. School is different from when you
somebody even commented and he replied the person that it's a school, so school situation is different. Yes, the
school is different.
But in the school, what you are teaching the word. So why are you charging? So wait, let's say charge dollars for this Naira economy. Okay, that's a conversation for another day. And I love the part where Tim Dakolo said, yo, who is this person that you're talking about? Because the rider that the pastor listed out, okay, let's say the biggest gospel artist in Nigeria will probably be Sinach. So
and wait, me, I even see, because I still saw something there. The person else that he will fly first class.
We need to see that rider.
And that is other people
will fly economy. Yeah, like
well,
the
it was
backup singers.
Backup singer. I was still like, you don't understand.
Sinach,
but I'm just saying,
who is that person? If that's for real, by the way.
So, again.
But that's a good rider, by the way. Because they are performing. Have you seen the riders, like one day I stumbled on Beyonce's rider? This one is still light, though.
Yes, it's still light. It's still light. And I know that
in the name of the Lord,
yes,
it's light.
Because I know that people travel with a lot of people. Because they have dancers. Some have dancers, some have, choreographers. They have
the kind of food I want to eat
you understand?
In that hotel.
And they said like breakfast will come with what you pay for, but other things you can get them, but you pay extra for it. Interesting. But in all you do, ladies and gentlemen, have a personal relationship with God. When you move close to God, that I know so well, God will move close to you. And
only for the preach.
No,
I know the way you are dressed now. You're giving pastor
but in an auteur manner, because
you look like the one that will be shouting woo woo.
No, don't put me in a worldly situation. But I'm just saying that in everything you do, move close to God. Yeah. When you move close to God, God will move close to you. You can hear from Him directly. Know what to do. Okay, part time, because this thing is looking yam. Pepe, scatter. Please, I beg.
So, Simidakolo, after that picture, you don't go talk anything again. That's unfair.
Okay, so you're thinking that
this matter cannot just.
And somebody now said that why is he just Apostle Femi Lazarus that Timi Dakolo keeps coming for?
Oh, because it's because of Timi Dakolo. He went on the altar to put up a rider on the altar.
Because some people are saying that why don't you just face Pastor Chris Oyakilome and let's see what will happen at the end of today. All right, so thank you so much. That's where we draw the curtains on not ESplash, but the entertainment news. We'll be back after this time. I'll stay here with us. Jide Kosoko speaks on sex for role in Nollywood. Veteran Nollywood actor Jide Kosoko has addressed the controversial issue of sex for role in the Nigerian movie industry, stating that actresses should take responsibility for their choices when faced with such propositions. Speaking as a guest on the Honest Bunch podcast, Jide Kosoko acknowledged that the practice exists, but maintained that no actress is ever forced into such situations. He stressed that actresses always have the power to say no if they are not interested. I don't understand if I say I need you to come and warm my bed so that I can give you this role, and you say no, you don't want, go! They cannot force you into it, he said. While making it clear that it does not support the practice, the veteran actor argued that if an actress accepts such an offer, it's a personal choice and they should not later blame the industry or seek public sympathy. I'm not saying it's right, but if a filmmaker says it's one way or the other and you fall for it, that's your business. How does that concern the whole world? He questioned. Jide Kosoko also revealed that some actresses deliberately engage in such behavior to climb the ladder of fame. He disclosed that he has seen many popular actresses enter the industry with the intention of using sex as a tool for career advancement. I know some ladies that came into this industry determined to sleep around to get to the top. I know of some popular actresses. I even know of a magistrate who once did the same. He revealed his remark have sparked His remarks have sparked mixed reactions on social media, with some agreeing that personal responsibility is key, while others argue that the power imbalance in the industry makes it difficult for upcoming actresses to reject such demands without consequences.
But where you carry us go now inside this conversation?
Okay,
so whatever I said, okay.
I was already tired.
Yeah.
But you dragged me back.
Yeah.
And now I have given you this gist.
Yeah.
You use your whole energy and weigh.
Okay, whatever Jide Kosoko said, it's his opinion. Because he's speaking from experience, by the way.
Because he's the one in the industry.
He's the one in the
industry.
industry.
And he has seen
Even
stuff.
though, yeah, we've been hearing, but this is where I like people using their arts. Like, say the name. Because when he said he knows of some.
Somebody now said
something. That we miss Nedu on this podcast.
Thank you so much. You know that me, I quickly run to the comment section. That was how I ran to the comment section. Somebody now said,
Nedu!
If to say Nedu did this show, he ain't go mention name. But guess what? Even if Nedu was there, I know Prince Jide Kosoko, if he does not want to say it, he will just use Agbalagba Kini for you and say, do you want to put your hand in my mouth or in my throat? If he does not want to say it, you cannot force him to say it. But then again, Imbolatu just say,
it's the industry, because everybody always talks about the sex for role situation, and it's become a big deal in
so I think that he's
industry.
just trying to say that, see, this thing is vice versa.
Yes,
If you think that when you come in, that there are some producers that will say, you know what, I want you to warm my bed, that he knows of some people too. Jebi, the other day, who was the elderly actress who was saying that some people came for audition and they did not wear bra? And she was so concerned, like, why would you leave your house? You're coming for audition. And some people were saying, because I saw that people were divided on that too. Some people were saying that, see, these people, there are sometimes that they call for a particular, that they would have hinted you on what you want to act, and maybe they were dressed for the role. They were dressed for the role. But I don't understand, like, how you get somewhere and you appear in a certain way and giving them things or to imagine about you. How about having something to change into in your bag and all that? Because I know that some people can come for me right now and say that, you are old school. I don't get it. Like,
you're old school.
Oh, Jamie.
Are we done with your new segment? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the entertainment news. Officially done. Let's check out what went down at the exclusive premiere of Disney Snow White, after which we'll be back with What Are You?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? My name is Soso, and I'm at the exclusive premiere of Snow White.
Hello, my name is Simi Dre, and I'm here at the premiere of Snow White. I think it's incredible to be here, and a dream come true to be the host as well. I watched the original all those years ago, and I get to relive the excitement, the beauty, the magic, the wonder once again as a fully grown adult. But I don't care. There's no shame in it. You want to call me an Agbaya? I'll be an Agbaya for Snow White.
This movie is directed by Mark Deb, and it is a reimagination of, the original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And I cannot wait to see what this is about. You get?
So I'm just, I'm a huge fan of Disney, and I grew up seeing movies like this. I'm also a singer, so I grew up learning some of the songs from Disney movies, and so I'm excited to see what they've done with this actually.
I'm looking forward to seeing Snow White herself and what has changed over the years, because she's one of my favorite characters. I mean, Cinderella is my overall favorite, so I want to see how her character has moved from what it used to be as a child with the whole animation thing to what it is right now.
The fact that it said African reality, and I remember seeing Snow White as a cartoon. I haven't seen the film before, and when I got the invite, it said come dress in African reality. So I decided to, from the story of Snow White, I think I know what the storyline looks like. Yeah.
Excited to be outside because I like to play dress up and look cute, aside my big skirt that you all know. But Snow White, that one. She just likes love. At the end of the day, they will give her prince that will love her. That's what I know about. So anytime Snow White, she will find love. She will have problem with stepmother, then she will not find love.
When I first watched the trailer of Snow White, I was like, ah! Oh my gosh, finally! When's it coming out, baby? The actors are amazing. And honestly speaking, I was like, as soon as it hits in cinemas, I'm going to be there. and I get to host.
My favorite character of the Snow White's story. For those of us who grew up watching the cartoon, reading the books, is Grumpy. Grumpy the dwarf, basically. So I'm looking forward to see how they're going to portray his character in the movie.
For me, it's just bringing back childhood memories. Because, like, I mean, we all watched Snow White while growing up. And I mean, it's Friday, so what's the best way to end the weekend by just coming out, hanging out, and also, like, bringing back memories?
Sign for what are you watching? Are you a movie buff or a binge watcher? This is your moment to shine. Call us or hit us up on social media to tell us about the movies or TV shows you have been loving. We're live on X at TVC Connect and at TVC Entertainment on Facebook using the popular hashtag ESplash on TVC.
Yes, we would love to hear from you as we're ready to read your messages and, of course, speak your calls. Feel free to share your favorite movie or TV series with us. Tell us what you enjoyed about it. Discuss the actors involved and don't forget to give us your rating out of 10. And meanwhile, I've started watching your Tyler Perry's movie. What's that, your Tyler Perry's movie? Beauty in Black.
Okay, do you like it? You're enjoying it?
I love some scenes, by the way.
Oh, get out.
All right, I'm on X, ready to read some messages. Favor Modi 98 says, good afternoon, guys. The series presently is, and just like that, the series follows Carrie, Miranda, and Charlotte as they navigate the journey from the complicated reality of life and friendship in their 30s to even more complicated reality of life and friendship in their 50s. I did not get the title from this your message. That's Favor Modi 98. Please clarify. We have another one from Dada Olamide. That's D10. The Citizen says, good PM, guys. Stop.
I hate all those things. Please just.
Those are slangs that annoys me. Good PM. Anyways, he says, the last series I watched was Money Heist. God, that movie was 9/5. The storyline and my favorite actors was the girl that acted Tokyo. She really killed it. I've forgotten her real name. Yeah, Money Heist, amazing TV series. Do you have messages?
All right. So, wow. On Facebook, I am on Facebook, and Lisa Grasso here says, I'm currently watching Mayfair, which is, and I would rate it 9/10. I currently, Me Fame says, I currently finished rewatching 3 Idiots. It's a movie about college students and their drive to succeed in life. The best Indian movie I've watched so far. I'll rate it a 9/10. We've got Favor Godwin who says Delhi, and Corky Prince, it's Korean. I rate it 10/10. We have Ofure Johnson who says the last movies I watched were Love in Every Word and A Night in 2005. Nice movies, man. Love in Every Word, 9/10. A Night in 2005, 8/10. Sisters Igbo says, I'm currently watching Last Action Hero. Nice movie. I'm rating it 10/10. Do you have more? All
right. Tomi Yoji says, I watched Finding Me. Actors include Omoni Oboli, Funke Akindele, Efaiwara, etc. A movie that surrounds a woman who has been emotionally abused by her husband. On a journey, she seems to find comfort in another man's arms, but it brings out things she didn't know about marriage. And this Tomi Yoji is rating it 10/10.
Wow, is that good?
That is the new
Funke Akindele movie. Yeah. Oh my God.
10/10, straight up.
Wow, interesting.
So what did you watch recently?
Oh yeah, recently I watched. I've gone back to watch Young Sheldon. So
Young Sheldon.
Yes. So you know that it's very long, and you know they stopped it somewhere on Netflix, and so they brought the sequel to it. Oh, okay. So I'm quite excited about that. Okay. I watched Ada Omomomi. I watched Get Out. I watched Ada Omomomi, and I watched another one that is
Ada Omomomi is Messi
Igbe's movie.
Yeah.
Ada Omodade, I don't know what is wrong with me today.
So it's not Messi Igbe that did Ada Omomomi.
It's me that did it. Thank you so much. I don't know what is wrong with me today, but it's okay. And that's all for What Are You Watching? Okay, coming up next, we've got movies at the movies. So your weekly guide to what's hot in the cinemas. Don't go anywhere.